Every time a man got ready for work, Hachi would be locked inside the house. He really wanted to stay with his owner. So he quickly dug a hole. Then he escaped from the house at the same time the man had just boarded the train and saw Hachi at the platform. He couldn't believe his eyes because he had never taken Hachi. There, seeing he might miss the train, the man quickly told Hachi to go home. But Hachi refused to leave the man, had to skip the train though. Next morning, the man got ready for work and Hachi followed him out again. The man didn't want Hachi with him, but Hachi looked at him sadly. The man finally gave in from that moment on. They walked to the station together. Every day after arriving at the station, Hachi would obediently go home. Then before 5:00 in the afternoon, Hachi would appear at the station again and waited for his owner to return, just like that weather under the summer sun or the winter snow at the station entrance. You'd always see Hachi waiting hopefully, but one day Hachi acted very strangely. He began barking at the man and kept stepping backward. He seemed to warn the man not to leave. That confused the man, but he still left eventually. Before entering the station, Hachi appeared again. He circled on the spot nonstop, trying to stop the man from leaving. The man didn't understand Hachi and got on that fatal train. Hachi watched his owner go away, his eyes full of worry, as if he sensed something not long after the man suddenly collapsed unexpectedly and never woke up again at 5:00 in the afternoon. Workers kept coming out from the station, but his owner never appeared. Hachi waited until late at night and still didn't see his owner. It was Hachi's first time not seeing him. Soon after, the man's son-in-law Mike found Hachi. He took him home, but Hachi didn't know what happened. He felt the house was full of sadness. The next day, the family held a funeral for the man. All friends and family came too. Warren, only Hachi didn't come. He went to the station before 5 as usual and waited in the flower bed for his owner. He tried hard to see every face, but never found the one he wanted until late at night. A train worker approached Hachi. He tried to get Hachi to leave, but couldn't change his resolve. Soon after, the man's wife moved away in grief, and Hachi lived with the man's daughter. But there, Hachi laid down all day as if nothing interested him. Then one day, Mike came home from work. Hachi immediately ran outside. No matter how Mike shouted, he refused to look back. Soon after, Hachi showed up at the station again and sat on the flower bed staring hard at the exit. Everyone was shocked. Very soon, Mike arrived. They took Hachi home again. But once back, he still felt gloomy. Every day, the woman tried to comfort Hachi. Suddenly, a sound caught Hachi's attention. It was the train's whistle arriving. Hachi rushed to the fence, eyes filled with longing. The woman understood his thoughts. She didn't stop Hachi anymore. Hachi kissed her and to say goodbye, then ran off quickly. Hachi returned to the station again. From that day on, Hachi sat at the flower bed and began a long wait. Until late at night, he would rest beside the tracks, but still watch the station exit. Just like that, Hachi waited there for 10 years. He showed what love and loyalty meant. One day, the man's wife returned to honor his 10th death anniversary and saw something shocking. A stray dog with dirty fur and an old body was slowly walking toward the station. He climbed the stairs with effort, then turned around and sat facing the station entrance. The woman was deeply moved in Hachi's heart. Only death could end his longing for his owner.